It's like chopsticks. These ones are even better. You can do this. You can use your brushes for chopsticks and eat. So you don't need a fork and a knife. You can actually do this. Pretty cool, huh? Hi everyone, my name is Luis Simões and I'm from World Sketching Tour. Today I'm going to talk about these 4 type of brushes that I'm using while I travel. It's not a comparison, it's just the brushes that I use when I travel, and I would like to share with you my thoughts about them and why I choose these brushes to travel and sketch the world. This is my 4 best brushes that I have since I'm traveling the world. I didn't start with all of them, but while I was traveling in Europe, people were telling me and giving me tips. How should I use them? How should I paint with them? And that's what I want to share with you. It's how and where should you use it. We're gonna have 2 sections. There's watercolor brushes and then normal brushes, let's call it. These are true hair from squirrel, and these are synthetic brushes. I'm gonna explain you why I choose these brushes to travel with. The first thing I want to explain is these brushes here are from Pentel. There are many other brands that you can use, that you can find on shops and everywhere on Amazon, but I choose these 2. I don't know, I think I like them better. They're actually easier to find all over the world, so that's why I use them. These 2 are more difficult to find, to not to say really hard to find, especially if you are in locations like Mongolia, South America, Africa. I've never been, but I believe it's going to be hard. If you're going to those places, make sure you get those first, because these guys, they can do magic for you. Now that I explain you what kind of brushes that I'm using, I'm going to explain you when you should use these kind of brushes. I often use these brushes. Why I'm using these brushes? Because I really like the fact that I'm totally independent. I just need to put some water inside and then the tip is always wet. I just need to squeeze, and through the years I've been using a lot these brushes, and so I don't know, I just love them. And for the A5 sketchbook that I'm using right now, it's just perfect. I would suggest you, if you're traveling around, if you want to go for an easy sketch, a fast one that you want to color it, these are the go one. It's practical, I can just mix it up, clean with a bit of tissue. People think that I have a lot of patience when I'm painting, but I don't. I go inside the details, but I don't have patience when it comes to paint or draw. I don't have a neat kind of style. These guys are my favorite to travel. Now, the true brushes style. I use these guys when I want to do more organic painting, more flowing, because I'm gonna sit down for a while, enjoy the time, paint slowly, do some mix of pigments, and it works really well. So these guys carries a lot of water, and these guys are controlled water. That's why for me, I use this more because I like to control the water, and I'm normally on environments that are cold, very high altitude, so it doesn't dry fast. I'm on a rush. I only have half an hour or 1 hour to paint. So these guys are my go one. But these guys, if I want to do a commission work, painting something that is going to take a long time or I can wait to dry, of course I'm going to use these guys. And now, when do I use simultaneously? Well, for example, on this A5 sketchbook that I have it here, I start for painting this whole area with the background, all this area of the mountain, and I'm controlling it. I can put colors, I can do all of these mountains and the floor and make it organic. I could have done this sketch starting with this brush, doing all the backgrounds, all the soft colors, and then come to these brushes and do the rest. So that's why I like both, because it allows me to draw fast, to control it and draw fast. Should you have all these 4 brushes or just one brush? My answer is you just need to try first what kind of brush you feel more comfortable with. For me, it works like this, but for you can work in a different way, and that's about it. It's trying, making mistakes, try again, and see what it fits you. And in the end, when you get tired of those materials that you've been doing it for months or years, then you change them, and then eventually you feel like, oh, this is giving me a better result. I don't know why I didn't use before, because you probably were not ready. Probably you have to go first to one place, explore that place, and then you jump to another place, explore that place, and then in the end you can actually put both together and make it more you. And that's, for me, that's the key. Try hard, try a lot, and then you will make your own sketch. Ooh, slow down, I've been speaking a lot. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna explain you a little bit what are they good for and what they're not good for. These two water brushes, I would use them when I'm working with the A5 sketchbook or smaller paper. Also, while I'm not comfortable and I need to paint fast without worry. They are perfect to travel around since they carry its own water and they are small. These water brushes are super practical. You can clean them easily and the synthetic hair dries fast to pack. If you are traveling like me, keep in mind that the chances of altitude will make the brush drop too much water. If it happens, just try it before you use it. The real hair brushes are great to paint wet on wet or to cover large areas of paper since they carry more water than the synthetic ones. Although you need to carry that extra water with you, you will get really nice blending results and vibrant colors with ease. And because you use more water, weather conditions must be warm to make the dry process easier. One last thing we can't forget is the size and the prices of each one. The water brushes cost around $6 each, and after a year on my hands, they started to get hairy. On the other hand, these squirrel hair brushes cost around $20 each, but they last forever. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button below, and if you're new to this channel, just subscribe because I'm gonna put more videos like this in the future. Let me know what was your choices, which brushes are better for you, and did you got more confused or not with my explanations? And please remember, never stop sketching. Thanks for watching, and I see you on the next video.